just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Brown the pass to White. And it's Melton with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And Kobe White in the open floor is a blur. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Outside Bradley, Brown outside. Right wing.
2 minutes.
Bradley finds White.
2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Memphis. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Melton passes to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And the 21st pick in 2019. Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
Now here's White. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Bradley.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Caruso, and he dunks it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And that one's good by Clark.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. DeRozan comes in for Derek Jones. Zach LaVine's checked in for Brown. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. And here's Morant after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Morant with it, now guarded by DeRozan. And it's Morant missing. The Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Ball kicks to LaVine. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brooks against DeRozan. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
LaVine for 3. It's good from long range. It's a tie ball game.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Count it. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
And so it's Zach LaVine making. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Deep two from Brooks. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first. And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
Deep two from Anderson. They get the rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Tony Bradley comes in for Vucevic, and it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Brooks. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
Williams passes to DeRozan from the baseline. And that one goes long. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. The lead is 2. He feeds it to Jackson. Bradley with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Left side, Levine. It's rebounded by Memphis. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Bain. Jackson. And he makes good on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morant against DeRozan. For 3, Levine. The Bulls keep it alive. Bradley finds DeRozan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Memphis ball.
Jones checked in for the Bulls.
For the Grizzlies.
Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the Grizzlies, Tillman comes in for Adams. And it's Brandon Clark in for Jackson. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant drives in. Comes up empty down low. Bulls trail by 4. Right side, Levine. From 13 feet, it goes down. Levine's got 14 points.
You see why Zach's a tough cover. He has athleticism, he can shoot the rock, and he's only getting better.
And that one's good. Morant. Levine looking around, and he comes up with the deuce. 16 points for him.
He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defenses.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring... Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We know the right way and the wrong way to play. Okay, the ball needs to hop right now. That's when we're at our best. We need to start playing together right now, because when we get to the rim and move it, we're getting anything we want.
Emphasizing the unselfish play, Billy D knows that's when they perform their best.
Yeah, I mean, no question, when this team's sharing the basketball and everyone's playing for each other, they are a much tougher out.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The guard pair. It's Morant and Brooks. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Tillman in at center.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
The pass to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Vucevic has got his first points of the night.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And that one is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pot.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Chicago making some changes. Williams comes in for Jones. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Brown. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. DeRozan drops it in from 14 feet away.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Morant against Vucevic. And it's Morant missing.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's White. Vucevic trying to get over. White, good.
Kobe White on the attack. That's a big bucket for his squad.
Ball against Morant. Anderson trying to free himself up. And Ball with the block. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Here's DeRozan. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. White dishes to Vucevic. Back to White. Over Brooks. Bullseye. White's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're down by 3. There is a minute left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. And his teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets back.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
You know, in most NBA drafts, John Morant would have gone number 1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Ball kicks to LaVine. It's Clark with the rebound. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
And they double up Morant. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside, LaVine. It's in!
And this is why they turn to LaVine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Grizzlies substitution, Jaren Jackson Jr.
From deep, Brooks. Oh, they shot at a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.